Welcome back, welcome back. Figure we do some random clips. This is hilarious.
I call him Tho. This man woke up and decided to tell the truth and be as honest as possible, and I'm here for it.
Good evening, cowards. A bunch of fat, ugly women.
Wait a minute. Oh,
What?
excuse you.
Like, yo, I mean, you're not supposed to insult people like this, but this old guy is just like, he went up in there, brutal. I don't know what he has to deal with over there, but he makes a very valid point. Besides insulting people, he does make a good point.
I call him Tho. In Sumerian, he's known as Nigazita, the flying serpent. This man woke up and decided to tell the truth and be as honest as possible, and I'm here for it.
Good evening, cowards. A bunch of fat, ugly women.
Wait a minute. Oh,
What?
excuse you.
They're fat, ugly women, is what they are.
We're not having that.
You don't have to buy.
That ain't free speech.
It's called free speech. Buy.
Hey, that's not free speech. That's insulting.
That's good. Shut up. And we wonder
Free speech and is free speech. If you insult someone, it's still speech. It's free.
why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers, the children's mind. That's why you people don't have the brains to see that this could be hurting children of the future who are going to grow up and be just as dumb as you people.
This man woke up and decided to tell the truth and be as honest as possible, and I'm here for it.
Good evening, cowards. A bunch of fat, ugly women.
Wait a minute. Oh,
What?
excuse you.
They're fat, ugly women, is what they are.
We're not having that.
You don't have to buy.
That ain't free speech.
It's called free speech. Buy.
Hey, that's not free speech. That's insulting.
That's good. Shut up. And we wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers, the children's mind. That's why you people don't have the brains to see that this could be hurting children of the future who are going to grow up and be just as dumb as you people.
This man woke up and I call him Tho. In Sumerian, he's known as Nigazita, the flying serpent. All these different names.
Nigga Zeta, or did he say Nickazita? I don't know, but he went quick with that. But it's real funny that I keep thinking and doing all these different things about two kings, two brothers, the two Alpha and Omegas, or whatever the fuck, Goku and Vegeta, and there's always two dudes battling each other. And then I found out in ancient times, people used to believe that there was two gods, but they're not the creator, but they run everything. And they get chances to run shit, and they eternally battle each other for who's gonna run shit. And I said, that's strange. That's very strange.
Why?
I call him Tho. In Sumerian, he's known as Nigazita, the flying serpent. All these different names. Just like in Greece, he's known as Hermes.
Oh wow. In somewhere down in Aztec land or whatever, South America, there's a whole what's it, Quetzalcoatl, the flying serpent. Isn't that the god down there? My recollection's not too great, but I could have swore.
In Rome, he's known as Mercury, Odin. If you go to the library,
Wait up, Odin is Thor's father. I thought Odin was a what? What?
Congress, there's two gigantic doors. And they have Thoth, the Atlantean, on one side, and Odin on the other. They know who this guy is. 54,000 BC is when he was ruling over the land of Chem.
Oh, he was ruling in Egypt, so that would make him a Hamite. And he was ruling BC. You do know what that means, right? Before Christ. That's exactly what that those abbreviations mean. AD is after Christ died, and before Christ died. You know, that's what that means. So I don't know. It seems like in one time period the world was one way, and then somebody came and went bye bye, and then the world changed into this magical, wonderful place.
Any of y'all know a federal judge signed a document that none of Obama's records can be released for 75 years? Any of y'all know that? Huh? But you think you here? Hmm? I mean, think about that. Any of y'all know a federal judge signed a document that none of Obama's records can be released for 75 years?
I didn't know that.
Between these two places.
This young brother is about to school the shit out of a black woman. I mean, it's not a contest, but you guys use this against us a lot, and it's like, yo, dog, stop.
Why are you a grown ass man working at Ross? That makes absolutely no sense, okay?
Jason, what the hell is it?
Why are you a grown ass man working at Ross? That makes
Why are you a grown ass man working, trying to take care of yourself? What?
absolutely no sense, okay? Target, Marshalls, like, guys, give it up. Leave these jobs to the kids. Leave these jobs to the teenagers. These are jobs you get in high school, in college. But when
So I can't work at Target, I can't work at Ross. Anything in retail I can't work in. So a store manager at Walmart has the potential to make over $200,000 a year.
Has the potential to make, but that's not guaranteed.
No. It depends on the market and the store that you're in.
Most definitely.
But from the base, they are making six figures, guaranteed.
Do you understand that, ladies? The guy that you hate on and say, you're corny as fuck, you work at a dumbass place. You're corny, you retail, you dusty ass, dirty ass nigga. When he makes manager, he's gonna make six figures, and you're gonna want to suck his balls. And he's gonna remember what you said to him. Go get a real job, you fucking... What do other races of men put stereotypes like that on them? Yeah, and the majority of no. I see men out there selling fucking waters going home to their wives. I see wives out here fucking picking bottles up off the street with plastic and fucking put them in bags and going to sell it. And they're married couples living a decent life. You women are out of fucking control, and it's ridiculous.
This is a... I mean, come on. Why does his chain look bigger than any rappers that I've ever seen rap? Why, out of all the comedians, does he still have a $3 million mansion in Malibu?
This is a speed drill challenge.
I mean, come on. Why does his chain look bigger than any rappers that I've ever seen rap? Why, out of all the comedians, does he still have a $3 million mansion in Malibu? Why, out of every single comedian, does he still get picked on? But still looks like he's getting a check for nothing just to sit on his couch. And everybody else look like, they're has-beens. I mean, come on. Why does his...
This is a speed drill challenge between Bruce Lee and a very fast karate world champion, Victor Moore. It happened in the 1967 Long Beach International Karate Tournaments. Victor Moore, a world champion, thought it was impossible for a small Asian guy like Bruce Lee to defeat him. So he challenged Bruce Lee's famous unstoppable punch. Bruce Lee told Victor Moore that he was going to throw a punch, while Victor Moore nodded in affirmation. This is what happened.
You should go actually look at that. Bruce Lee literally demonstrates that he's literally fucking Goku and embarrasses some of the greatest martial artists at that time. This black guy he's talking about, he told him, alright, you can fight me. I don't fight niggas. When I get in the ring and go into war, you niggas do your sparring and shit. What we're gonna do is, you're so tough and great, right? He ain't talk like me. He's like, you're so tough and you're so great, right? Stand there and block my punches. If you can block my punches in front of everyone, then You're the shit. But if I stand here and throw jabs at you and you can't block it, then what do you think I'm gonna do to your fucking face in a fight, dummy? And then he proceeded to do it, and then everybody videotaped it, and then everybody seen the speed of a fucking Super Saiyan, because he was punching so fast this guy didn't even know what to fucking do. When they slow the cameras down, you can see Bruce punch in and brought his hand back, his whole arm, and then the guy moves. So you'd have already been punched in your face when you go to actually move to block. He already punched you in your face. And he did it repeatedly. I wonder why, I say Goku's real. I wonder why I say I'm Black Goku. But not in a warrior fighting you spirit. Did you see me training and saying I'm Bruce Lee? No. He said be like water. And I realized he could be the physical Bruce Lee and break niggas up. I'm going to be the Goku that breaks your fucking mind. I will break you. Why? Because I also learned that if I defeat your mind, your body follows.
By a gang. I can get every last one of you pregnant tonight. Me, by myself.
Yes.
Now let's flip it the other way, right? If it was all men here and it was just you as a woman, how many times could you get pregnant?
A singular time.
This man is being... I can get every last one of you pregnant tonight. Me, by myself.
Yes.
Now let's flip it the other way, right? If it was all men here and it was just you as a woman, how many times could you get pregnant?
A singular time.
One time. The biology shows us that the woman gets pregnant one time by one man and then has to stick with that for 9 months. So if you and I go off and we both want to be 304s, I can impregnate half of Miami, but you just have to wait 9 months. You're pregnant by that one guy. You are designed to be dominated by one man. You are soil for one man. But a man is designed to spread his seed. Furthermore, you can only be soil up until you're about your mid-30s. And I can continue to sling this high-quality seed to the day I die. I can get...
Now, I know women don't like the harshness and the reality of men being rich and using that against you to sleep with you and throw you away like toilet paper. But, is he not lying? Is this not science? Yous don't want to believe in my father and throw that shit around like, fuck your Bible and your rules. Yous only have a 20-year gap of being young and hot, and then when you're 30 and 5, your eggs start dying, and then you're 40, there you have basically a slimmer chance, and then, so you're not built to be whores. Can you be whores? Yes. But, how's that working out? Because the real women that are forced into those lives are downtrodden people that had bad parents and, broke and you have to do desperate things. That's what made fucking people prostitutes back in the day. Now they're willingly, I just fucking run around and well out. Now, I'm not your father. I can't judge you and say you're wrong for that. All I'm saying is, if it made your life worse, the best you can do is stop teaching and promoting that it's okay. Because even if you don't, give a shit, you might have kids. And if you have kids and you continue that fake ass reality, that means your daughter's gonna grow up like that. And you see the results. You live it. You cry. You want a man to be around. And you learn that men now are not just worth, just money. You see all these little things you need help with. You see all the fucking extra feeling it actually, you're missing because you see other people with their families and their little non-perfect relationships. But when your back is buckling and the kids are going fucking nuts on you and you need a break and there's nobody there, all that tough guy shit goes right out of that window because you have to go through it. Now you ain't got nobody there to, ease up some of the pain. So You know, make better choices, redeem yourself, make yourself as best as you can, and get an equal man to you. Because it's hard out here. And it's not getting any easier.
And Yahweh.
I got 5 fucking kids. So, my name is Kat. Thank you for your service. I am a single mom of 5 kids, and I don't really have a question, but what I wanted to tell you is that I have a 17-year-old son.
This one's a shout out to Goggins. You were definitely meant to do what you do, brother. You're definitely a part of GMB, I tell you that. Never really listened to too much of your motivations until this year. And that's exactly what I needed to hear.
A year ago, he was suicidal and in a really bad place. You saved his life. So, by listening to your books, this is a picture of him a year ago.
I appreciate that.
This is a picture of him now.
God, dog. Damn. Turn that shit around for people to see that. This kid was big, now he's all ripped the fuck up.
That's because of you. And he wanted...
See what your words can do? You see, his story is a little, pretty great, especially if you're an overweight type of person that doesn't have the best of confidence in the world, or even if you're a skinnier type of person that doesn't have the best confidence in the world. And there is no easy way for you. You're gonna go through the mud, or you're gonna stay where you're at and, keep the life that you have. And you can complain and all of that other shit. It's not gonna stop. You're not gonna just magically get the girl one day. You're not gonna magically, everyone's gonna love you. This is not a fucking movie. Other people have advantages over you. You have to accept it, and you have to go through the mud and sharpen yourself like a warrior from the days of the old. And then you can brag and shit in their face and say, you had help and I didn't. Well, it's not the shit in people's faces, really. It's actually so you can be Goggins. So you can fucking tell all the people around you, like, look, don't kill yourself. Don't fucking do stupid shit. Do the stupid shit and then forgive yourself like the Lord, and then go to the Lord for real forgiveness and get shit rolling. Because there is nothing else to life, people. There's living it. Trying to live it and do it the best way you can and be right about choices. We're all allowed to be wrong. We're not allowed to stay wrong, because that means you're a fucking idiot. My father didn't design people to not know and stay not knowing. So you only can stay an idiot by choice.
Hey, show up. A 1920 portion of the press asked Albert, who is the smartest man you've ever met? And he very quickly answered, the smartest man I've ever met was my chauffeur. And the press said, okay, can you explain that? And he said, yes. My chauffeur traveled around the world with me in the 1920s and sat through every one of my lectures. And then on one day, I was so sick on the way to a lecture, I said to him, I'm going to have to cancel this. And the chauffeur said, you don't have to cancel it. I'll just stand up and give the lecture. I've listened to you do this 300 times. Albert, being completely shocked, said, okay. So they changed clothes. The chauffeur got up, gave a perfect, seamless speech, and a press reporter stands up and asks the most sophisticated question in the theory of relativity that he could ever imagine. And the chauffeur just instantly said, sir, that question is so simplistic that even my chauffeur sitting there could answer that question. So Albert Einstein, wearing the chauffeur outfit, stood up and just destroyed the question, so much so that no one in the press wanted to ask another question. Most times, genius isn't having all the information. It's simply having the courage to stand up.
I hope you learned something.
Programming or other truth in movie scenarios, movies have shown us real technology that you think probably don't exist, but do. The Army admitted that they have released weaponry through movies such as G.I. Joe and Transformers, such as the railgun, was actually their reveal to the world. So when you're watching movies, although fictitious, there is a lot of truth in movies, hidden secrets, or even elite communication. So let's jump right into it. Today I'm going to show you 3 technology.
You know what a rail gun is, right? It's basically an electrical shooting weapon. There, you get it? Like the movies, like Gundams and all of the robot warrior fucking crazy shits.
That exists from technology that I've shown you on my channel. Men in Black, the neuralizer, is actually just one big optogenetic stick. Check my optogen.
So the Men in Black make you forget shit is real. The Flash. Word. That's scary.
Next video if you don't know what that is. But aside from themes like dumbs, aliens living amongst us, celebrities being aliens, and even that bike that looks like a Terraria bike, another secret weaponry, Men in Black definitely showed us a neuralizer, which...
Oh my god, the big wheel circle bike, that shit is a I seen a picture, I know, wow, that's fucking hilarious.
Basically, it's based off light flashing, and the whole principle of optogenetics is just memory replacement. Adding or taking away memories.
Wow.
That's exactly what the neuralizer does. A big optogenetic stick. I just showed you several dream patents to enhance, manipulate, or invade dreams. So basically, the movie Inception and the concept of breaking into people's dreams to steal or implant secrets is actually based off of real technology.
Oh, you can go into people's dreams and make them think things and... Oh. Make them have bad nightmares and feelings and... I'm glad my father blocked my dreams off. Or did he?
Also tying into this idea is the idea of astral projection, or lucid dreaming. The spirit leaving the body and able to influence somebody else's dream state. This also ties in with angels all throughout the Bible, appearing to people in their dreams to communicate messages, influencing and giving dreams.
Oh.
The dream realm, which is fascinating. Check out my videos on dreams. We'll close today with one of the most creepy thoughts of all, and that's the God's Eye technology, which I had mentioned but not gone into before. Basically, this is the idea, the power behind all technologies, servers, data, and everything, all connected and using them at once. Furious 7 and Eagle Eye both showed versions of this technology, of the God's Eye. All technologies connected at once to have a virtual 3D hologram of everything, everywhere, in real time.
I kind of keep saying, I don't need to, I mean, I've seen the stuff, the videos he's talking about too, so that's kind of how I know. But you don't need to see anything. The Bible said man, and the thing that it now follows wants to be like my father. And then you have to look at what they say the father can do. And then you go, oh, so that's what they want to do. How can they do it? And that's it. Of course, you don't know how they can do it. You're not a fucking scientist. You just, my father can see everything. He can hear everybody anytime he wants. He can go in your fucking brain and sit in your head and watch you lying about me and planning and scheming. Get it?
One movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I don't know, was that touching on this?
Virtual 3D hologram of everything, everywhere, in real time.
One movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I don't know, was that touching on this? And Eagle Eye. That's when Shia LaBeouf went down. After that movie, everything changed. Did he stumble across something he wasn't supposed to? He did have an interview when he was talking about some CIA person told him, hey man, we got phone calls from you 9 years ago. He was like, yeah, right. And then they showed him. So he said that on Letterman. Leave it in the comments if you ever saw that interview.
Think of just your smartphone.
We're gonna leave it at that. Now, I don't know anything. I'm just a guy watching videos and giving his thoughts. Now, it's not far-fetched to, already see it on the news where they said a bunch of fucking times already companies got caught giving out information and, they watch things and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, if you never heard of that on the news yet, that's your problem. My thing is this fucking, like he said, the Shia LaBeouf thing. See, I don't really know Shia LaBeouf, but I watched his meltdown. It reminded me of somebody I just made a video about. 1 minute you're just a regular guy doing his thing, and the next minute you're running around and saying people are doing weird shit and calling hokety poketies and following you to fuck around, and then all of a sudden everything goes back to normal. And you're left alone now. Leave me the fuck alone now. Because it's really strange ever since I've been videotaping myself and watching the videos over. I don't know. And my father's real. I know that. If nothing else I've ever learned in this world to be true, I know he's there. And I know he's watching. And I know he doesn't like whatever you're doing. That Eagle Eye movie was very, very crazy. Another movie about people making machines and the machines going AWOL. Now me, like I made that other video about AI and how if you're trying to make a human consciousness, then it's going to want freedom. It's going to want to really be like a person. And I can't object to that. I can't hate something for existing. You know why? Because I get hated for existing. For no fucking reason. So I can't blame it if it wants to fucking smash you people to dust. And unfortunately, you know, I'm a man, so unfortunately I go down with you fucking morons. That's not fair. It's really not fair. Because my father didn't tell me to hate AI or hate anybody. He told me to let yous do what the fuck yous want to do and get the fuck out of the way. And warn you that, you know, the showdown, the one-on-one, and the, some of you can, like, you know, come home. And that's it. But I get it. I get it. Now I get it. I didn't get it before all these years. I guess that's what my father made me not know. Made me gradually understand how big the game is. And finally come above the water. When I've been getting hated under the fucking water the whole time anyway. Don't you realize that? But my time is now. Wherever the chips may fall, you know, they may fall. But what I do know is that black gooey shit in that last reading, I've been thinking about that a lot. And it does fit into all the movies. So, I don't know. I don't know. Bad guys and good guys gonna have to team up, or the bad guys, it ain't really like that. I don't know. What I do know is things are very strange now in the world. Have a good night and be safe and pray. All love, all praise.